We are out here at Bauer Lyman Center, and we have very special guests, Sandra and Roman. Thank you for taking some time to speak to us.
No problem, thank you.
So, how did you find Bauer Lyman?
Well, essentially a lot of Google searches. We aren't originally from Florida. We moved here from California. My husband's in the Navy, so when we were getting ready to settle down, I just did a lot of research looking for where to take him. And actually, the pediatrician closest to our house, I took him there initially after finding her, and she referred me to Bauer Lyman, just because he is medically complex and their office is so small and didn't necessarily have all the resources to address his needs. She made me aware of the center.
So at what age did Roman start coming here?
Just in 2020, so we're recently patients here, Dr. Carlin. I want to say February of 2020 we started coming here.
But how was the Navy with it? I mean, obviously when you said were you in San Diego?
We were in San Diego, yes.
And they transferred you, were they kind of looking for a place that would give the support that Roman needed?
Yes, so as Roman, so his condition progresses, so he wasn't this far along at the time, but he was still, it was clear that we were going to be a EFMP family, a special needs family. So once we enrolled in that program, the Navy dictates where we can be stationed, which has to be either 50 miles or 2 hours from the nearest hospital, large hospital. So when we were looking at orders, Florida became an option. And
now, does Roman have any siblings?
He does. He is the middle child of 3 boys. He has an older brother who's 8 and a little brother who's 2. So, and he loves them very much. His older brother just likes reading and talking to him, giving him fist bumps. It lights up his whole face. And his little brother is such a good helper. He'll push him around in his stroller. He'll lock his wheels for him. If Roman is coughing, he'll come and he'll pat him on the chest. He's so sweet with him.
So how has the, centralized and preventative help, how has that impacted you?
I mean, it helps a lot just, one, having sort of like a one-stop shop. Mm-hmm. I go to Dr. Carlin and, she'll refer to me to, the different specialists in the Moores, or the social worker here will also let me know about different programs. They've been a wealth of knowledge as far as not just medical needs, but just social needs. We came here with one vehicle between my husband and I, and we really needed a wheelchair van, and they were able to point us in the right direction to various charities and, different organizations that can help us out. So it's been really great in that respect.
Now, what are Roman's favorite things to do?
He just loves people in general. He does love some toys. He might watch a few videos, but he just loves when someone comes up to him and says hi, engages him in conversation. He loves that above all else. He does have a few Switch toys that he'll activate with a button. It'll make his roller coaster activate. Or he has this slide with penguins that might go down, and there's lights and colors. Sometimes that'll hold his interest.
So what are Switch toys?
So a Switch toy, seeing how Roman doesn't have a lot of mobility, he mostly has mobility in his head. So there's a special button that you can connect to different toys or different things. And when he pushes the button, that'll activate it. And in Roman's case, he'll use his forehead or his cheek to activate the toy.
So where do you get a toy like that?
Well, at his school, his occupational therapist has also been very helpful as far as introducing us to lending libraries, lending programs that will send adaptive toys to your house. And they've also, the school themselves have sent toys and the actual switches for him to use. And that has been, that's been really great. It helps keep him engaged and still gives him the ability to play and to have control over his own play by activating the toy. And he's in an ESC school, a special needs class. I want to say the ages kind of range, but he's mostly pre-K kindergarten.
Okay.
And for him, school is a lot of hand over hand when it comes to the activities, if there's any sort of coloring or anything that needs hand manipulation. There's circle time where teachers will ask questions and he'll engage with that. He also gets therapies in school, so the therapist will come and help him either with positioning or speech therapy will help him. We're trying to work on communication with eye gaze for him, so using his eyes to make choices or to answer questions. So we just got a diagnosis for him. He has a very rare disease called infantile neuroaxial dystrophy. And it's something that presented itself like when the child is around 18 months to 2 years, and it progresses again very, very slowly. This was something that we discovered through working with the Undiagnosed Diseases Network. And just, I mean, I guess just bringing that disease to the forefront would be very helpful because there's not a lot of, there's budding research as far as how to try and address and cure. There's no cure at this moment. But as far as coming here, it's great to know that there are doctors and nurses who are able to help with preventative care, with addressing, his unique position as far as, his mobility and, the various equipment that he needs. Like, it's very nice that we have the rehab center and everything all in one building, and he can get all his equipment here as well. The suggestions of the DME, the supply companies for all the things he needs. We got help getting information by Dr. Collin and all of her staff here as well. I guess the main thing to just know about kids like Roman is just, a lot of people see him and, they might have a lot of questions, or they might wonder how to interact around him, or,
Sounds like just wave and say hello.
Just wave and say hello, just like any other kid. One thing to know about Roman, he's just very social, and he just loves people. And, no matter what he's going through, like, you would never know because he's always had such a big smile on his face.
Appreciate you taking time to speak with us. And thank you, Roman.
Thank you very much. Did you have a good time, Roman? Hey, thank you very much.
And for people that would love to help families like this and help Roman, make a donation in the link below.